King Charles maintained a dignified silence earlier today when he was asked if he was hurt by the comments in Prince Harry's scathing memoir. The monarch was meeting with community groups in Aberdeenshire today when the question was posed, but he did not acknowledge the question. Prince William also ignored a reporter who asked if he had a chance to read Harry's autobiography Spare during his first royal engagement since the release of the book. It comes Prince Harry took more swipes at Kate by revealing details about a tense moment over New Age medicine, apparent jealousy of Meghan and the infamous bridesmaid's dress row. The Prince and Princess of Wales were in Merseyside today visiting the Open Door charity when a journalist queried, "Have you had a chance to read your brother's book?" William, who has been at the center of attacks by his younger sibling, ignored the question, prompting Mr. Rashid to ask again, "Have you had a chance to read your brother's again, Your Royal Highness?" A smiling William and Kate continued on, walking past the reporter without acknowledging his question. Similarly, a journalist asked Charles today, "Sir, are you hurt by the comments in the book?" The king was in a car that was driving away when the question was asked, Sky News reported. No response was heard, and it is unclear if Charles even caught the question. Although William has not publicly commented on the memoir, royal insiders have claimed he is seething and devastated by what Harry has penned in the book and cannot forgive the Duke of Sussex. The questions aimed at the Prince and Princess of Wales follow Prince Harry, providing further intimate details into the falling out between Kate and Meghan. In the book, the Duke of Sussex shares how the women were both left in tears during the bridesmaid dress row, while also detailing a disagreement over a shared lip gloss. However, elsewhere, he reveals a number of others tense moments between the two women, including the moment the Princess of Wales dismissed Meghan's remedies for a common cold, which at the dinner table. Meanwhile, he also says his sister-in-law was put on edge after realizing she was now going to be compared to, and forced to compete with, Meghan. Harry wrote in Spare that the heir to the throne attacked him and hauled him to the floor by the collar in a blazing row when William called Meghan difficult, rude and abrasive. William previously, when questioned by Mr. Rashid, did respond to a searing allegation made by his brother and sister-in-law. Mr. Rashid had asked the prince, is the royal family a racist family? Just days after the Sussexes accused the institution of racism during their March 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey. William, in an unprecedented move, was the first royal to personally respond to the allegation, telling Mr. Rashid at the time, "We are very much not a racist family." The journalist questioned whether he had spoken to his brother since the bombshell broadcast, to which William replied, "No, I haven't spoken to him, but I will do." Earlier today, a smiling William told adoring crowds he will keep going as he visited Liverpool with the Princess of Wales in the wake of his brother Harry's searing attacks on the royal family. The Waleses, who are at the very center of the acrimonious row with the Sussexes that sparked Megxit, were greeted with a huge cheer from royal fans as they arrived in Liverpool to open a new hospital. Sylvia, 81, who was at the Liverpool Royal Hospital for an appointment, said to William, "Keep going, Will, Scousers love you." To which he replied, "I will do." The couple appeared to ignore questions about the memoir. Across the border, the king petted dogs and spoke to charity workers at the Aboyne and Mid Deeside Community Shed in Aberdeenshire, where he is visiting a food bank and local charities. Charles was seen joking with charity workers as he thanked them for coming and said, "I hope you don't get too cold." One woman in the crowd outside, who was from Australia, was told by the king, "Send my love to Australia." And in Harry's interviews with US and UK broadcasters, he continued to hammer his older brother for his role in Megxit, which is said to have left William seething. It follows reports that senior royals want to ban the Duke and Duchess of Sussex from the king's coronation this year, and as Charles focuses on state visits to France and Germany as he adopts a keep calm and carry on approach despite the fallout from his son's memoir, William showed no sign of that anger as he chatted happily with the Princess of Wales as they exited the grounds of Windsor Castle. The Prince and Princess of Wales then visited the new Royal Liverpool University Hospital, which opened its doors in October 2022, replacing the old hospital which had served the community for over 4 decades. In Scotland, the king said he was very impressed as he was presented with a plaque made to commemorate his visit to community groups in Aberdeenshire. Charles also drank tea with members of the Aboyne Men's Shed, which is housed in the community shed, and watched craft skills including wood and stone carving in action. Dressed in a hunting Stuart tartan kilt, the king then unveiled the plaque, made by Men's Shed member Tony Atherton, to a round of applause and said, "I am very impressed." The plaque reads, "This plaque was unveiled to commemorate the visit of His Majesty King Charles III to Aboyne Men's Shed on Thursday 12 January. After admiring it, Charles quipped, "Has he spelt it all right?" Charles is said to be working on preparations for 2 state visits at the end of March, the Standard reported. These will be the first state visits of his reign, and he will be accompanied by Queen Consort Camilla. One senior figure told the paper, "These 2 visits to our closest and most influential European neighbors are hugely important for cementing our diplomatic and deeper ties with these countries."